After another weekend of solid investments, we are back with another unprofessional breakdown to guide you along with your bets. This time using scientific analysis and top-of-the-line facial recognition software. Without further ado, here we go. First fight. Nice, J-Rock's doing MMA. Philadelphia's own Julian J-Rock Williams is making his UFC debut versus Abu Bakr Nurmagomedov. I doubt this boxer knows what a double leg is. This is going to be a master class in tussling. I'm going with Abu Bakr. Next fight. Tyson Nam versus Bruno Silva. Bruno's last two fights, Alex Pereira and Jared Mershot, which didn't go his way. They say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. So Bruno is dropping down 5 weight classes to fight at flyweight. A bit overboard there, huh, Bruno? I'm going with Tyson. Next fight. Kurchek's adopted son, Victor Henry, versus the DMV's own Tony Gravely. Tony didn't have time to take a picture, so they photoshopped his head on my body. Shout out to the DMV. I'm going with Gravely. Next fight. Ariane Lipsky versus JJ Aldrich. I can't say enough about this fight. Next fight. Mario Batista versus Guido Canetti. Guido is having a career resurgence at the tender age of 43. Shout out to Father Time for giving this young lion another chance. I hope you guys are sitting down because I'm about to blow your mind. I don't know a lot about Mario the fighter, but I do know Mario the plumber, who, fun fact, is Italian, meaning Guido is basically fighting himself. Ladies and gentlemen, this is guaranteed easy money. Bet the kids' college fund on a draw. Next fight. Syracuse dump. That's bait, and I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to call him Syracuse. Syracuse versus Josh Frem, the white man named Josh. Syracuse looks like he has a fire album on the way, and Josh looks like he will not listen to it. I'm going with Josh. Next fight. Raphael Assuncao versus Davy Grant. That's fake news. This is Jack Hermanson at bantamweight. That's one less than our guy Bruno did. Don't be an underachiever, Jack. If you're going to do it all the way. I'm going with Raphael. Next fight. Ladies and gentlemen, an unprofessional breakdown first. Michael, the Count Bisping, has worked his way up to a prelim main event. Clap it up. He's fighting, say it with me, we don't care. If you think we're going against Michael Bisping in this preliminary main event debut, you are out of your mind. Cash out your 401k. Hashtag banking on Bisping. Next fight. Vitor's back. And in his peak horse meat form. Vitor versus Anton Turkish, who was introduced to us playing the main villain in The Purge. Acting is a solid base for MMA, meaning Vitor will get disqualified. I'm going with Anton. Next fight. Saeed Nurmagomedov. Yes, there's about 7 of them. Saeed Nurmagomedov versus Jonathan Martinez. Bring out the calculator. It's time to do some counting. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Name checks out. Let's dissect the facial hair. Beard, no mustache combo also checks out. And country of origin, Russia. This guy has a lot going on. Almost too much going on. What are you trying to prove, Saeed? 1 second. Chat. Is Saeed Nurmagomedov a regular white guy? Saeed Nurmagomedov is not a regular white guy. I still don't trust it. I'm going with Martinez. Next fight. Fresh out of retirement, Ricardo Bully Lamas makes his return versus Austin Lights Out Lingo. According to my calculations, it's been almost 3 years since Ricardo's last fight and 2 years since Austin's last fight, meaning they're both well rested. I don't need AI for this one. 3 is bigger than 2. I'm going with Ricardo. Next fight. Alexander Volkov versus Alexander Romanov. Very close fight. I did a lot of extensive research on both these fighters. I broke down past opponents, broke down fight film. I even ran an artificialized intelligence simulation on the UFC game. And after seconds of grueling research, it finally hit me. Only one of these guys know how to spell their name correctly. I'm going with Alexander. Next fight. Here we are at our main event. Petr Yan versus Merab Dvalishvili. There are a lot of diverse, congruent, isometric situations going on in this fight. Like, Merab's last name is both long and complicated enough to be feared and respected. But Petr is from Russia. But what you aren't accounting for is all the great fighters that are also come out of Georgia. There's Anthony Johnson, Forrest Griffin, and Ken Shamrock. This lineage of legends will not stop. I'm going with Merab, and that's it. UFC Fight Night. Yan versus Dvalishvili, Saturday, March 11th at the theater at Virginia, Las Vegas. Good luck with your picks.